Yes, familia, bienvenidos esta noche, bienvenidos. Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga. Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga on www.radiocentroamerica.com. Now going global through New York's newest LMB Roots Radio. Tune in by dialing www.lmbroots.com. And if you have TuneIn application on your smartphone, look it up under LMB Radio. LMB Radio. Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga every Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m.
Visiting Las Vegas or live in Las Vegas? Black Coral Cafe Blazing Caribbean and American Cuisine Restaurant is just the place you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're open Tuesdays to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sundays from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Closed on Mondays. At Black Coral Cafe Restaurant in Las Vegas, you can enjoy all your Blazing, Caribbean, and American cuisine. We're located at 380 West Sahara Avenue. We also do catering for parties, weddings, and more. Call us at 702-579-5099. That's 702-579-5099. What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas.
Esta es Radio Centroamérica y su programa de música y de temas de la comunidad garífuna con DJ Labuga, que se transmite a través de www.radiocentroamerica.com todos los miércoles de 8:30 a 10:30 de la noche. Escúchenos.
Me has marchado, me has dejado aquí solo de nuevo. Me diste el corazón, pero ahora te dedico esta canción.
No me lo merecía, como fuiste capaz de tratarme así. ¿Cómo tú pudiste ser muy mala? Vivimos y sufrimos muchos tiempos juntos. Chequeo en todo lado y no te encuentro. Pero en mi corazón yo te llevo dentro. ¿Será que ya no volverás? ¿Será que ya no volverás? ¿Será que no me quieres más? ¿Será que no me quieres más? ¿Será que ya no volverás? ¿Será que ya no volverás? No me quieres más, no me quieres Hoy tú te has marchado, jugaste con mi sentir y ahora que ya no soy feliz. Hoy tú te has robado, robaste mi corazón y acabaste con mi ilusión. Tú sabes que tan fuerte he caído yo, que hiciste mucho daño a este corazón. No tenía que ser así. Tú sabes lo importante que eras para mí. Tú sabes que tu ausencia me está matando. Ay, qué triste soledad. La luz de mis ojos siempre fuiste tú. mi amor, hasta que te fuiste, destruiste nuestro hogar. ¿Cómo tú pudiste ser muy mala? Vivimos y sufrimos mucho tiempo juntos. Chequeo en todo lado y no te encuentro, pero en mi corazón yo te llevo dentro. ¿Será que ya no volverás? ¿Será que ya no volverás? ¿Será que no me quieres más? ¿Será que no me quieres más? Ay, mami, escucha esto, baby. Duguduguda. Mujer, mujer, seca tus lágrimas para llorar que todo ya pasó. Mujer, mujer, seca tus lágrimas para llorar que todo ya pasó. Amor, amor, perdóname, perdóname, si herirte así no fue mi intención. Amor, amor, perdóname, perdóname, lo que quise hacer no fue mi intención. Yeah, yeah. Perdóname, perdóname más de tanto, he sufrido mucho por ese gran error. Perdóname, perdóname más de tanto, he sufrido mucho por ese gran error. Y perdóname, perdóname tus llantos, pero lo que quise hacer no fue mi intención. Amor, amor, perdóname, perdóname, lo que quise hacer no fue mi intención. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga. Very special night tonight. We have a very talented young artist from Labuga, Livingston, via New York. His name is Eddy GNG, Eddy Alvarez, for those of you. He comes from a very talented family. The guy has been in the business for a while. He started with, well, musically speaking, he started with a band with Garifuna New Generation, but I'm going to let Eddy tell us more about his beginnings as a musician, what inspired him to get into the business of the music business, and of course, the level of talent that he has developed to the point that he's been able to travel all over the United States, including Guatemala, and well, he will tell us more. So, Eddy GNG, bienvenido mi hermano aquí a Radio Centroamérica, en cadena también con LMB Radio, directamente desde Nueva York. We are live, we have a lot of people online, thanks to the previous show from Don Julio and Puntology that just ended in New York. So, ¿qué motea? Wabinaha, bienvenido, Eddy GNG.
Hey, DJ Labuga, thank you, man. Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate you considering me to be on the show, and it's always a pleasure to collaborate with you. You know, so you're supporting Garifuna music to the fullest, and I'm part of that, and I'm always privileged to, you know, to give my 2 cents into the Garifuna market and culture in general.
Yes, man. Yes. I have Jonathan Silva on the other side of town in New York. He is the guy behind LMB Roots Radio. So I want you to give a big welcome not only to him, but his radio station, which is giving me the privilege to be on, to be broadcasting every Wednesday from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Los Angeles time. So take a minute to welcome all the listeners of LMB en español, en inglés y en Garifuna. ¿Qué motea? Vamos, Eddie.
Big up to LMB Roots, Jonathan Silva, está ahí apoyando al talento 502 de Labuga y Garifuna en general, big up to LMB Roots for taking that step, to support every DJ or every Garifuna that, wants to introduce our culture in, to read radio online. So I think this is a great beginning, and Jonathan, I really appreciate you. I see what you're doing. You're supporting everybody that really wants to make this happen, and solo así se puede hacer esto, todos en una unión en el mismo barco, y todos también en la misma visión, y eso es lo que se está haciendo, y es un placer contribuir con ellos y con los que están también colaborando, otros artistas que apoyan a esta radio y a los DJs que están apoyando nuestro género. So much respect to you guys. Continue doing a great job. I know this is not easy, so you're doing your part, and our part is just to continue producing and bringing happiness to people, once they love our music. So it's a blessing.
Yes, man, definitely. Thank you for taking a minute to say hello to everybody. Así es que queremos darle la bienvenida a nuestra audiencia linda aquí en la costa oeste, West Coast, Los Angeles. We have a lot of listeners online at this point. And of course, the many, many listeners who are on LMB Roots Radio. Así es de que la bienvenida para todos. Esperamos complacerles con lo mejor de la entrevista y la música que tenemos cargados de Eddy GNG, un talento joven, un talento de Livingston, de Labuga, un talento Garifuna que sabe representar la cultura con la dedicación y los arreglos musicales que él ha preparado a través de los años que ha estado en este negocio. Así es que, Eddy, tenemos toda tu música aquí en las turntables, nos preparamos bien, tenemos lo más nuevo hasta lo más viejito de GNG, así es de que, ¿qué motea?
Oh yes, we're gonna rock, man. This is gonna be a great night. And big up to everybody from LA, San Francisco, todo mundo de esa costa, Me gustaría ir en esos días a visitar y también alegrar el ambiente. And I want to big up everybody from Belize, I know a lot of people from Belize tune in, or Garifuna in general. I call myself Eddy GNG Lisani Labuga, So this is a new beginning. We're going to talk about the history soon, but we're going to get into some good music.
Yes, man, definitely. I want to send a big shout out also to Michael J. Cordero, who is listening here in Los Angeles. He is married to Garifuna woman from the Castillo family from Labuga, of course.
Yeah. Big up to Mike, man. I know. So he's not talking to me right now, but not much love to him. The wonderful name Michael. So,
yes.
I respect him a lot. He supports Garifuna music to the fullest.
Yeah. That's our friend Johan. Our friend Johan, that's how we call him. His name is Michael J. Cordero. Also listening, Antonio Sanchez from Radio Centro America. He is the owner and the manager, of course, Mama Garifuna. And who else is listening? Deo Ogaldes listening in Chicago, live and direct. Verlaine Ramirez also listening in Los Angeles. And many more people. Elia Susana Fuentes Garcia, she's listening right here in Long Beach. She's a Garifuna woman from Dangriga, of course, Webuga.
Bless to all of them, man. Bless to Dale for supporting Garifuna. She's a Punta Rock lover.
Oh yeah.
And Dale's vision, I see it, from far as she support Garifuna to the fullest. It doesn't matter if it's from Honduras, Belize, or Guatemala. It's only one flag, And
that's right.
And it's the same music. We all have our own unique touch to it, but it's still Punta Rock music. And Garifuna is Garifuna. Wagia Memi.
Aha, Abarraza.
Abarraza. Wagia Memi. It doesn't matter if you were born in Europe. Garifuna is Garifuna, man. All over.
Aha. Temotia.
Eddie,
so let's take a minute, man. Tenemos un minuto para hablar de tus comienzos como músico. I want you to break it down between Spanish and English a little bit, 50-50%, so that we get all the audience. Así de que contanos acerca de tus primeros pasos dentro del ambiente musical. How did you get into the music as a young kid?
Well, I started in 1994. That was the beginning of GNG band. The whole concept was to have a band that comes from Labuga to represent the youth from Labuga in New York City. Since around that time, the market was full of bands from Honduras and Belize, so we didn't have nobody young to represent us, only the previous generation that were here before that opened the door for us. I will have to say it like that. So that was the concept, and we started it with my manager today, Randy Arzo. He's the guy that is directing my musical career. And he started G&G Band 1994, and 95 we became a solid group. We started practicing. So everybody was hyped, man. We all had the same visions and goals. We were all happy that the kids was like inspiring every young band that was starting around that time. So that's how we started from there. And little by little we started getting the support in the community, which was a very tough thing to get. Guatemala community is not easy. So, but we came along and made things happen. And a year passed by, we had a manager that's named Cliff, from Belize. So Clifford had the band for 6 years. He managed the band for 6 years. Then, like around 2001, we split. I was basically feeling a lot of stress as a director of the band, and I chose to leave the band around that time. So 2002. We formed it again over, and we brought new members in. So that's when we started a whole new struggle. So we was like very, how would I say, we was already very determined to make our goals and dreams to come true, because we went through a lot of struggle in studios, recordings that never came out. We got played many times by producers and studio owners, and while we was paying for the service, but those were things that I guess were not made to be at that time. It was part of the process. It was a learning experience. So we went through them, but those little details built us up and made us stronger, to move on. And I guess that's what made us individually be here today. And Alex Sago became my right hand. When he was time
to produce. Alex, man. He was just on the radio a minute ago. Yeah.
He was a struggle. I could say he was my right hand, bro, because when I took the band, it's my responsibility. We used to work all New York, taping, instead of buying flyers and posters, we were taping like at least 15 flyers on the wall with tapes to make a poster. He was crazy, man. Wow. And Labuga told me, the Ligati, it was very cold. Había mucho frío. Eso no era juego. It was like, sometimes you just feel like your fingers sticking together. You have to put it into something hot, bro. It was a really struggle period of time that we had to go through. But at the end, I guess we both still standing, and I guess the people that worked the most to build this still standing. And we are being rewarded. I would say rewarded because people are recognizing our work now more than ever, and I'm very happy because we accomplished a lot, coming from basically zero to this big acknowledgement in the community. It means a lot for me, and for Alex also. We always talk about that, but it was a great experience, man. We went through a lot of nonsense, but there's always good people on the road that believe in you, that's willing to give it a shot. So we went for it. We had our opportunity, and we went and get it.
Yes, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, you are telling us a story that is deeply rooted into what it is to be a musician. It's not an easy road. It's something that you gotta experience to be able to have that hard skin, like a crocodile, to be able to survive in the jungle, brother. Así de que Eddie nos estaba contando de que, bueno, él empezó desde muy pequeño con ese llamado que él tenía en la música, ¿no? Y ya de jovencito empezó a juntarse con otros muchachos que tenían el mismo interés musical como él, y de ahí poco a poco fueron formando lo que es la banda, la nueva generación Garifuna, Garifuna Generation, GNG, Garifuna New Generation, GNG. Así es de que él nos cuenta que pasó muchos problemas como cualquier músico, ¿no? Tratando de grabar y poder sobresalir y darse a conocer. Y durante el tiempo que estuvieron bregando en la música, pasaron muchas sorpresas buenas y malas. Malas porque le robaban el dinero en los estudios, los promotores que les prometían que iban a hacer esto se llevaban el dinero, o los engañaban, o los dejaban sin que cobraran durante una presentación. Así es de que la historia son muchas, pero eso es lo que hizo a este joven Eddy GNG tener el talento que tiene hoy y la experiencia para poder bregar solo. Y él también dio como ejemplo a su compañero de batalla, al joven Ciego, a Alex Ciego, a quien también ha triunfado musicalmente. Él está bien metido en la música, más que todo en la producción y la grabación de música, y tocando en bandas también. Así es de que un aplauso para esos dos talentos, claro que sí, aquí en Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga tonight. We have live and direct from New York, Mr. Eddy GNG. Saludos para Eddy GNG. Mad respect to him from Michael J. Cordero. Kemotia. This is via Facebook.
Bless him, man. Bless him, Michael. We appreciate the support, and he appreciates all Garifuna artists in general, you know. So it should be like that, you know. It should be like that. And I think that's what makes us stronger. And trust me, you know, those details count a lot, because sometimes you feel like living everything, man, like retiring from all this. It's just not an easy journey.
No, man.
And all of a sudden, you get somebody right into your inbox or posting something good on your Facebook. I did love what you're doing. Continue. They admire your art. And I respect all these people that write to me every day, and I usually try to reach to a lot of them daily. You know, telling them that I appreciate the love, and God bless them for making me stronger, and all those great comments, you know, help the artist to build up and to stay strong.
Yes, man.
So he's one of those, and there's a lot of them out there that, you know, I don't have the names on check, but they know who they are. And thanks for supporting Garifuna music and artists in general, not only GNG, Eddy GNG, but Garifuna music is our movement. Este es un movimiento que es grande, más grande que solo un artista como yo. Esto se trata de muchas visiones en un solo camino, y eso es lo que forma un mercado. Muchos artistas luchando por la misma meta, y pues es parte de esa meta existe Eddy GNG, aportando mi granito de arena en lo que se puede, y pues ya la gente han respondido a mi arte, y siempre estoy agradecido porque ellos son una gran motivación para lo que yo estoy haciendo hoy en día, y las veces que he querido parar, ellos han sido mi motivación para continuar, y no es un camino fácil, pero seguimos en la lucha.
Yes, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, Keisha Belizean Empress Castillo is listening in. She said, I'm tuning in. Tell Eddy. Her name is Keisha Belizean Empress Castillo Nomada. Hey, Eddy.
Yep.
Since we're talking about women, how do you handle all these women, man? You're such a nice looking gentleman. Give us the secret, man. How do you do it? How you're able to survive with all these followers and all these beautiful ladies that are, I mean, come on, man. Seriously, you want to keep this young crowd as your friends and people who, you know, that you want to maintain as your fan base. Fan base, right? So how do you do it, man, when you have so many, especially women, following you, man?
All right, you know, in the men's perspective, you know, it's all natural things happening. There could be attraction from an artist or to an audience of fans, you know. But I guess when it comes down to my music, I keep it very professional. I don't get involved with females, especially when it comes down to business. And fans also, you know, I appreciate them. And when it was the time of the struggle, the first album, we had a lot of that. I was getting calls even midnight, you know, at home. And my wife was sleeping, and, you know, those things create problems, but she understood that, you know, the big effort that we're putting into the music and the album was going to pay off, and some of those things come for little problems, but, I guess when you get to a mature level, you know, you get to understand that the people that you cannot control their reaction, they just then express themselves the way they feel like it. I can't control a girl from calling me midnight to tell me that she likes my music. You know, she could tell me this thing's during the day, right?
Oh my God.
So, yeah, but you know, I dealt with it that way, but on the other hand, I always present myself in a professional way that I don't want people or females to think, okay, he's sleeping with all the fans, he's sleeping with all the girls, you know, we heard about him. And I didn't want to have that reputation because I'm a businessman also, I'm not just an artist. You know, I guess when it's time to make business and sign contracts, I want people or the clients to respect me as a person besides being the artist. So I had to really put that image out there and protect it. So that's how I dealt with it. And I ain't gonna lie, you know, a man is a man. Like I said, you say beauty, but it was, I overcome a lot of situations, and I still sustain it till today. I know no female is gonna come out there on the street and point fingers at me and tell me that, oh, you was here, you was there. You know, rumors are always gonna be rumors, but you as an individual, you know what you did. So I kept it professional, man, and I still do.
Okay, people, so take notes out there. All of the young men listening who want to get into the business, please take notes. That's how you do it. That's how you handle it.
Yeah, you want to be taken serious, you have to present yourself that way, and you have to be able to back it up, you know. So that's just the way I did it, but I see parado, you know. Thank God no one is ever come and said, okay, he had kids by me. I didn't do it, none of that. I was always on the careful mood, and I don't want to take myself to that level.
Right.
So I was always preventing myself from getting into situations like those. So I guess, you know, people look up to you as a human being and respect you as an artist. So I guess I could say that I conquered and accomplished that in a lot of ways.
Yes, man. Beautiful. Listen, Eddy, have you ever been to Las Vegas, Nevada?
Well, not yet.
Okay.
We had an opportunity.
Check this out.
We had an opportunity a couple of years ago.
Check this out. We have a sponsor in Las Vegas. His name is Lali Nunez. He's from Dangriga. He opened a Garifuna restaurant, but it's not only Garifuna. It's a Caribbean restaurant. It's called Black Coral Cafe. Belizean, Caribbean, American cuisine. They do catering for parties and weddings. They're located at 380 West Sahara Avenue in Las Vegas, Nevada. He will be having his grand opening the weekend of Labor Day. What do you think you're going to be available that weekend? Maybe we could take a trip to Vegas, man. He's going to be having a big party. I'm going to be DJing there for that day, for that night. And also he's going to have
food galore for everybody for the grand opening. Of course, very affordable prices for everybody. So let's give thanks to our sponsor, man. What do you think?
Very nice, and I congratulate him, and may God bless his business and all his staff, that everything comes together and make a big Garifuna business and, make like at least 20 of the franchise of those owned by him, I bless him in advance, you know what I'm saying? So I love to hear stories like this of Garifuna brothers growing or trying to start something, so it's good to hear that. Well, unfortunately, I won't be in the States. I will be in Honduras. I'm filming a couple of videos and recording out there, and I'm arranging a concert for probably this year or for next year. So I have to go and sign up. And,
no problem. Don't worry about it, man, because I'm going to play your music in Vegas when we do the grand opening of Black Coral Cafe. So let's take a minute, a break. I'm going to play the commercial for Black Coral Cafe to ID the stations in New York and the one in Los Angeles. And so we shall continue with interview. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Sure.
Visiting Las Vegas or live in Las Vegas? Black Coral Cafe Blazing Caribbean and American Cuisine Restaurant is just a place you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're open Tuesdays to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sundays from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Closed on Mondays. At Black Coral Cafe Restaurant in Las Vegas, you can enjoy all your Blazing, Caribbean, and American cuisine. We're located at 380 West Sahara Avenue. We also do catering for parties, weddings, and more. Call us at 702-579-5099. That's 702-579-5099. What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas.
Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga on www.radiocentroamerica.com. Now going global through New York's newest LMB Roots Radio. Tune in by dialing www.lmbroots.com. And if you have TuneIn application on your smartphone, look it up under LMB Radio. LMB Radio. Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga every Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m.
All right, beautiful. We're back. This is DJ Labuga, Garifuna Music and Talk every Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. I want to send a big shout out to Dora Najarro, Michael J. Cordero again, who is listening on the radio and at home with the family to our radio show. Also, a big shout out to Nayende Lewis right here in Los Angeles. She's also Garifuna from Honduras. Maritza Palacio, who is from Puerto Barrios, listening out of state. She's not in California. She's somewhere else. Jacqueline Ciego, also listening. Lali Nunez and many, many more people. So welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga. Today we are live from New York with Eddy GNG. Eddy estará viajando para Honduras en el mes de septiembre, a finales de agosto. Él estará visitando un par de ciudades, nos estaba contando, así de que le deseamos lo mejor de la suerte a Eddy GNG. Y bueno, queremos preguntarle a Eddy los viajes que ha hecho a Guatemala. Él ha estado muy activo con las estaciones de radio en la capital, en Puerto Barrios, en Livingston, y este hombre se moviliza, este hombre no se queda dormido parado en un lugar. Él le gusta darle duro y promover su música para poder salir adelante. Así es de que, Eddy, can you tell us a little bit about your travels to Guatemala, Puerto Barrios, and Livingston, of course? Guatemala.
Well, I had a great experience as a Garifuna artist in Guatemala, and when I started branching into the city, the capital, Guatemala City, I'm going to be honest with you, I went in, without expecting what I got, and there's a lot of love in the city and for the Garifuna culture and music. And I didn't go with a mind of saying that, okay, they won't let me, or I don't think they're gonna like what I'm bringing. I just went in there with a goal and vision. I just felt like Guatemalan Garifuna music needs to be exposed more,
Yes.
And that was my mentality, and that was the goal. So I found a promoter that moved in the city in local clubs, and we started gigging, and from there she took me to Canal 7 and Canal 5. And we went to Al Filo de la Noche. Al Filo de la Noche is a news channel. It comes out like around 11 p.m. And they never thought they were going to have a great rating with a Garifuna artist. And as soon as they gave me half an hour in the air, bro, yo nunca pensé que me iba a dar demasiado tiempo así. I thought it was going to be one or two songs, but era media hora con toda la entrevista. Al Filo de la Noche, it came out live, and the rating of calls didn't expect it, bro. People was calling like crazy. I was very shocked. I was very shocked. So básicamente estaba conociendo el otro lado de Guatemala que nunca conocí como niño.
Sí, pues.
Empresarios guatemaltecos, that's like the corporate Guatemala that I was basically dealing with at that time. So after that time, they gave me doors open. They gave me doors open. They told me you are welcome whenever you want to. And I always tell other artists to go knock on those doors because, a market is not created by one artist only. In order for us to sustain a market, we have to have persistence. More artists have to come behind you, fighting for the same cause.
Yes.
That's the only way we can hold strong grounds and expose ourselves out there to the world. So Guatemala gave me good acceptance, and they welcomed me they opened arms for me like I never expected.
Wow.
So I look forward to continue doing more work in Guatemala, and there's a lot of motivation, man, because when I took the band 2007, we was hearing Casada music from cars and bars and Super G, and we was like, yo, G is not sounding here yet. And that's what opened that opened my ears and my eyes.
Yes.
To put extra work. I was like, okay, we have work to do. And now you have much successful playing in at least 4 radios in the city.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just moved in. I just found a connection on Facebook. I think everybody's on Facebook. Most of these media people are on Facebook. If you search for them, you're gonna find them. And I got recommended into the biggest state in Guatemala. And I met one of the hosts, from my FM, one of the guys that really usually covers the whole state. And from that guy, bro, he has been a blessing. He opened doors for me. He believed in me. He loved the music from the beginning. And I went with him for Easter, bro. Para Semana Santa estuve en Petén. Me dieron el gimnasio en San Benito.
Wow.
Y mi primera experiencia, yo nunca pensé que hice bailar a punta. Me quedé sorprendido. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of Spanish people dancing punta, and I could say my music were playing in there like for a month, and these people already knew some of my lyrics. I was shocked, man.
Wow.
I was shocked, and the business was great. It's good to deal with respectful people that appreciate you, that are willing to lose or win with you. So that was the greatest thing from that gig in Petén, that this man was willing to do anything and risk everything for me, just the way I was willing to risk everything, for us to achieve our goals together. So we had a great time, and people showed up. The support was lovely.
What's funny though is that we don't know that Petén has such a love for punta music and for Garifuna music in general, because they are right next to
I would say a lot than barrios.
Yes.
More than barrios. Yeah.
Yes, for real, man.
Hay que ir para allá. Yo se lo recomiendo a todos los cantantes. Super G, Punta Rebel, been to Petén. The Guatemalans in Petén spoke to me about them very highly. And trust me, Super G is one of my favorite artists, and Punta Rebels is my favorite band from all time.
Yeah.
So, and I consider them as the band or the generation that opened the door for me also. in that particular area.
Wow.
Because they've been gigging in there for years, and they know those guys very well.
Yes, man, definitely. And you know what? I always listen to radio stations in Central America. I always tune in to Belize Mix, which is right here in Los Angeles. But I also listen to Creme FM, Love FM. What else? Fiesta. Also in Petén, I listen to a couple of radio stations there, and they play Punta Galore more so than they do in Belize. Now, in Petén, like you said, a lot of artists don't know about this market, but I know that Super G has been there a couple of times in San Benito, Petén, to perform and everything. And remember, this is the land where Los Fenix del Petén used to be out of. They used to perform in Belize all the time, and they used to do cover songs from a lot of Belizean artists. They used to do cover songs of Mohabab, Titiman, even Maimi Martinez, man. They imitated, but then, hey, they pretty much got people that started into Punta Rock. Yeah, man.
That's true. I agree. And this is part of the problem that's going down in Puerto Vallarta also. We're hearing too much music of other cultures. Which I don't mind, but I just feel like we always have to have space for our music and culture in our country.
Yes.
Barrios, I know approximately 90% is Latinos, and 10% is Garifuna or less.
Wow. Yeah.
But you have a lot of Punta lovers, and I don't blame the people. Most of the time the radios are going for the international exposure. They're going for the international artists. Whatever they see on TV, that's what they want to play.
Yes.
But I just feel like we have to have more consideration for our artists and stick to our values.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Totally.
Our values, that's really our image,
Yeah, good point.
So,
good point, brother.
You can't change that for merengue or bachata or reggae. Those music are good. I look to them and I listen to them. But at the end, like I said, your home is your home. You have to give space to your music. You have to educate people to your music. Garifuna music should have a place and space in every station in Central America.
Yes, man. It's true. I agree. Eddie, I want to send a big shout out to Luz Ramirez listening, also Jerry Castro making comments there, and very happy that we have you on the line. Also, Angelina Socoy is also listening out of state. I don't know where she's at. Jacqueline Morales, also from Honduras, in the West Coast, listening. Peter Mariano Lino, Kemotia, Peter. Thank you, man. You're back. I haven't seen Peter for a minute, man.
Bless for Peter, man. It's another supporter.
Yes, big time.
Big up to him. Those are people that I really consider a big part of the movement. But this is what I feel so far, that we're all doing big things alone. We just need to bring it more together. And I think magic will happen once we all come together, man. Everybody have great ideas.
Yes.
We have to speak out that.
I think we're losing you. We're losing you a little bit, man. You need to move around and get a better signal.
Can you hear me now? I'm a little like
Yeah. Eddie, I want to play one song, man. I want to get people moving and just getting into the mood of Punta Rock music. I want to play this brand new song that you recorded called Riki Tiki. So tell us about this recording before we play it.
Well, Riki Tiki is a song that I thought about in making something commercial that's neutral. Garifuna people could dance to the rhythm, and the Garifuna side, like the Spanish-speaking side of Garifuna, which is Belize and Nicaragua, could relate to the language. But Belizeans, Garifunas, I know the majority speaks English, so I always said that in order for me to make something commercialize something, I don't have to take out the essence of punta out of a rhythm, because there's a lot of punta that come from bands in a lot of areas in Honduras. They make punta sound like it's merengue, you know. So
right.
what I did with this punta, I just sung it in Spanish, but the rhythm didn't change. This is still punta rock. We have the live guitar by Don Cuellar. Don Cuellar came to the crib and laid down the guitar.
Oh,
you know, my boy Jovan from GX did the bass congas and he did the garão. You can hear the garão in there loud and clear.
Wow.
So you could jam to this song. You could play this song to any culture, and they will appreciate the rhythm and the energy in the music.
Beautiful. Thank you for that intro, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to listen to the brand new song for 2014-2015, Riki Tiki. But I want to give you a little advice for those of you who are traveling to Las Vegas, especially this Labor Day weekend. Don't forget that Black Coral Cafe is doing his grand opening. It's owned by a Garifuna major supporter of Garifuna music and culture. He's a supporter of this show, Mr. Lali Nunez. So, kemotia, wabina ha, wafedo ha. Let's play the commercial.
Visiting Las Vegas or live in Las Vegas? Black Coral Cafe Blazing Caribbean and American Cuisine Restaurant is just a place you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're open Tuesdays to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sundays from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Closed on Mondays. At Black Coral Cafe Restaurant in Las Vegas, you can enjoy all your Blazing, Caribbean, and American cuisine. We're located at 380 West Sahara Avenue. We also do catering for parties, weddings, and more. Call us at 702-579-5099. That's 702-579-5099. What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas.
Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga on www.radiocentroamerica.com. Now going global through New York's newest LMB Roots Radio. Tune in by dialing www.lmbroots.com. And if you have TuneIn application on your smartphone, look it up under LMB Radio. LMB Radio. Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga every Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m.
This is Jerry Castro, and thank you for tuning in to Radio Centro America and its host, DJ Labuga, Ronnie Figueroa, every Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Riki Tiki by Eddy GNG.
Percusión, 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 Eddy GNG, pa' mi gente latina. Baila, 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 úsalo, 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 muévelo, 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 dame, dame, dame más. Baila, 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 úsalo, 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 muévelo, 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 dame, dame, dame más. Baila, 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 úsalo, 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 muévelo, 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 dame, dame, dame más. Let's go. Give me drama. Hey, baila, baila, baila. Hey, gózala, gózala, gózala. Give me drama. Hey, baila, baila, baila. Hey, gózala, gózala, gózala. Hey, baila, baila, baila. GNG, let's go. Riki Tiki, Riki Tiki, Riki Tiki, Tiki, hey baby. Riki Tiki, Riki Tiki, Riki Tiki, hey baby. Tengo un ritmo que está sabroso, para que lo bailes mami, para que lo goces baby. Siéntanse libre, bailenlo como quieran. La cadera para acá, la cadera para allá. No existen reglas, el Riki Tiki es libertad. Vamos a rebanar, la vamos a gozar. Riki Tiki, Riki Tiki, Riki Tiki, hey baby. Super, 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 super. Hey baila, 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 give me drama. Hey, gózala, 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 chupa, super. Hey, baila, 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 give me jam. Hey, gózala, 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 super, chupa. Hey, baila, 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 hey, GNG. Riki Tiki, Riki Tiki, Riki Tiki, Chiquiti, ay baby, ricky-tiki, 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 chiquiti, ay baby. En Centroamérica nació la punta, es un orgullo ser parte de ella. Se baila en Belice, se baila en Guatemala, se baila en Honduras y Nicaragua también. La compartimos con los hermanos de El Salvador y con los ticos que le gusta este sabor. El sonido de la percusión, como truena mi tambor, controla mi cuerpo, ay qué rica sensación. Ricky-tiki, muévelo bien, ricky-tiki, muévelo bien, ricky-tiki, ricky-tiki, ay baby, ricky-tiki, muévelo bien, ricky-tiki, muévelo bien, ricky-tiki, ricky-tiki, ay baby, ricky-tiki, muévelo bien, ricky-tiki, muévelo bien, ricky-tiki, ricky-tiki, ay baby, ricky-tiki, muévelo bien, ricky-tiki, muévelo bien, ricky-tiki, ricky-tiki, let's go. Y con el son de mi tambor quiero ver muchas cinturas. Dame más, baila, baila, baila. Dame más, baila, baila, baila. Dame más. Sexy girl, cadera, hey mira mamón, cadera, hey mira mamón, cadera, hey mira mamón, cadera, hey mira mamón, cintura, hey date mamón, cintura, hey date mamón, cintura, hey date mamón, cintura. Dame más cadera, dame más cadera, dame más cadera, dame más cadera, y dame más cintura, dame más cintura, dame más cintura, dame más cintura. Sexy girl, cadera, hey date mamón, cadera, hey date mamón, cadera, hey date mamón, cadera, hey date mamón, cintura, hey mira mamón, cintura, hey mira mamón, cintura, hey mira mamón, cintura. Dame más cadera, dame más cadera, dame más cadera, dame más cadera, y dame más cintura, dame más cintura, dame más cintura, dame más cintura. Oh sexy girl, cadera, hey mira mamón, cadera, hey mira mamón, cadera, hey mira mamón, cadera. Give me drama. I go by the name as Eddy GNG. Mi gente de Centroamérica, República Dominicana, Sudamérica. Let's go. Give me drama. Give me drama. Give me drama. Give me drama. Hey drama. Give me drama. Y nos fuimos. Eddy GNG. Hola Roma, Eddy GNG. Ponte a son high que amame. Para mujeres que se rasuran bonito. Ay, qué rico. Y cómo no saludar a la gente que nos ha brindado su apoyo incondicional. Mi gente de Labuga Livingston y todo Izabal. Agarren a su pareja porque eso está caliente y explosivo, mami.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga. We have, not in the studio, I am in the studio from Long Beach, California, Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga, but we have on the phone via New York, the one and only Eddy GNG, very talented young man who is the creator of a lot of the music we are playing right now. So, Eddy, welcome back, brother, after a long break.
We're back. We home. We haven't left. We're here. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
No
I want to go lago that,
Yeah, man. Hey, it's a lot of people listening in New York. Man, I don't know what to do with all this audience, man, especially in the West Coast. We have all of our audience right here on radiocentroamerica.com from Los Angeles, and of course, LMB Roots Radio in New York from Jonathan Silva, of course, a very good friend of ours. So, take it, man.
Yeah, man. So, man, well, we're here. We for the people, we appreciate the love from all corners, I have to go to the west side. That's one of my goals before I hang the gloves, I got a lot of hits from the West Coast. So hopefully, that comes into play before we get finished or next year. Something that is really, something well put for the people.
Yes, man. Yes. Eddy, the time that you were with GNG, I remember there was a time when you guys made a tour of Los Angeles. It was an adventure. It was about 7 of you musicians who traveled from New York, and I know Louis David was the one that promoted you guys. It was quite an experience. We really enjoyed your performance. We didn't know who the hell GNG band was, man. We just took it as another band, but then when I heard you guys play solid, man, like no other band, I was shocked. And the recording, of course, had a lot to say about the heavyweights that you guys had on the band. You know, that album, The Struggle, is heavy. Well done.
Thank you, man. I was shocked, bro. When it was always a dream to go to LA, though. Even though the business in the West Coast is a little more different than here. We had a great experience with Lotus. He gave his all to promote the event, and then I was very, very privileged to play for a different crowd. We had a lot of people from Salvador, on the first night, and Mexicans. I'm like, man, these people is really dancing punta. So when we started it, I was like, all right, guys, let's rock. We always made sure we performed the album just like the way it is and hotter. So that was our priority. So I guess we delivered. When we went to LA, we just gave the people what they heard in the album.
Yes.
So, and that was one of the thing I admired from one of my favorite bands when they used to come to New York, Punta Rebels. I mean, they gave it to you the way it is in the album and better. So we were like, yo, we have to work it and make it like that. So, there's a lot of great motivation. You have to take all positive things and apply them in your work, so you could get better at what you're doing. So we are humble. I was always humble to learn from somebody that I see that has more potential than me. That's the only way you can develop, by acknowledging other talents.
Yes.
We all have something different. We cannot have everything at the same time, or we cannot all be the same. So I guess you take good things from different corners, and that makes you grow, So that's what we did. LA was a great experience, man, and hopefully I look forward to do it again. I think this time will be bigger if we were to do a reunion tour of GNG in the West Coast.
Wow, that would be great, man. That would be great with all the experience that you guys have today, man. And not only that, the fact that you guys haven't come to this side of town, this side of the country for a long time. I know I've seen Alex Ciego with another band. They come here and there a couple of times, but I would like to see GNG come together again, or at least if you come by yourself, man, it would be nice. We have a club right here called Q18, right, from Puerto Barrios, and that would be a good venue to have you here as a solo performer. We could make it happen with drummers and your tracks and everything, man. So, hey, yeah.
Oh, yes. We continue rocking.
Yes,
we
man.
continue rocking. And we spoke about it many times, me and Alex, we're like always vibing, and we just have that chemistry and look at Garifuna music future, getting to a unlimited level, we see the potential, and we was like, we look forward to do something like this, go to LA together again, at least for the last time, and to show these people, what we have, and then for those that didn't get to see us around that time, for them to come and enjoy us now, because we really do this from the heart, DJ Labuga, and we love doing music, different music for the people. There's a lot of choices that you can take, but you chose this, and it's a privilege to represent who you are. That's the best feeling, so, and that's what I'm doing here, anywhere I go, and people can find my music today on iTunes, Amazon. I'm doing a lot of work independently, and, right now we have a manager, we're working on deals. There was a Jamaican label interested in U-Day, so it's like a lot of the things coming in, and I'm shocked when I hear the offers, and but everything is in God's hand. At the end, He approves what's gonna happen. You just gotta continue working and looking forward and continue learning and doing your best at all times.
Yes. Yes,
So we're working, man. We're working, and my goal for this year was to have at least 3 videos out, but I'm a little behind on those, but the goal continue, the dreams continue, and it won't stop. As long as the people can feel in us, it won't stop.
Yes, man, definitely. No, you know what? I want to send a big shout out to all of our listeners one more time. We have Ideal Castillo listening in Boston, Massachusetts. Ideal, big up, man. He was here over the weekend. He did a big performance at a big stage at Hollywood Park Casino, along with many, many performers, including Toprick and, of course, Asiatic. Asiatic also is online. He's listening live right now. Asiatic, big up to our big artist Asiatic, who was also on a radio interview here with DJ Labuga. Don Julian listening, Garifuna, Pablo Blanco, Dale Ogaldes, Jerry Castro. And I just did a screenshot of my Facebook page. You can see it on my Facebook page. I did a screenshot. You can see the amount of people that are listening online right now. And I just want to embrace everybody. Maura Castro from Honduras, from Los Angeles, of course. Jacobo Ortiz, Lali Nunez from Black Coral Cafe in Las Vegas, Nevada. Edwin Alvarez, Evelyn Alvarez in San Diego. Many, many people out there listening. Thank you. We love you. And of course, we are live and direct from Long Beach, California. This is your weekly radio show, Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga. I also want to send a big shout out to my very good friend, Dina Sanchez, who is from Honduras, from Triunfo de la Cruz, who is listening here in Los Angeles. She said, hi, Ronnie. Hi, Eddy GNG. I'm listening.
Big up, big up. Much respect. Sareme, you know. Sareme wayan law hagamba ni wa area bulle. Law sondar halila yage en Nueva York. Ahí mutulo. Hidu bajam from más tarde, pero you know mutu sareme law hagamba ni entrevista de Luma DJ Labuga. Y gunda tu agelaho. Aún la cuenta awama, you know. So it's appreciated, man. It's a blessing having everybody connected and listening to this show, and hopefully they continue doing it with the following artists in the future, you know, because like I said, Garifuna is one. Wagia Memefuanda, Moso Watoni Gugungwa, you know, Moso Wishi Gugungwa, Wichu Ereme, who won the artist that in the
Itala. Aha. Okay, Eddie, so I want to play the next song for you, man. It's a song that you requested to play. It's a brand new recording called Muladule. And tell us a little bit about this recording, and then it's going to be followed by Pórtate Bien.
Yes, Muladule was, I mean, it was a story from Labuga. You know, we had this Spanish guy from our neighborhood. You know, he always was, like, he loved the machete. He still got a little baile. You know, so every time he used to have an argument with somebody in the neighborhood, that was the first thing he used to go and look for. You know, little bailalo or little. So, and there was a guy that in our neighborhood that was not afraid of him, never was afraid of him, so he never run. You know, he always confronted him. Yes, he went and get his too. So, trust me, it was a time that those guys were going at it. You know, they started cutting each other up, and we were like, hey, this is getting out of hand. But this guy was always like this. This Spanish guy loved the machete, man. So I was like, you know what? He was the inspiration for this track. So I was like, I have to sing this thing, you know, one day and put it together. You know, so
So what you're saying is that you have to be bad so you could get a song written on you. About you.
Yeah, that's a back from the guy, you know, because this guy was very tough. He was very tough. He was unpredictable. He could just attack it for no reason. It was like that. So, yeah, it was, you know, but thank God we don't have this type of individuals around the way now. You know, I guess people grow up from I guess violence into becoming positive, you know, once you realize that you're not doing the right thing. I think once you're still alive and you have the chance to change it and make it right.
Right.
You know, so the guy that he used to fight with, he's like in his 40s now. You know, I used to see these things as a young guy. So everybody grew up, man. You know, hopefully we don't have this type of cases in Labuga no more.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to see these things, you know. We for peace, we for love and peace.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have the story behind the song Muladule, we're going to take a listen to it. But not before I say hello to Sharet Valerio, listening in Chicago. Miss Sharon S.K. Williams, listening in Concord, California, in Northern California, of course. Joaquin Cibrian, LMB Roots Labuga. Jonathan, listening in New York. And, of course, many, many more people. Thank you for tuning in to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga every Wednesday from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is Los Angeles Time. Gracias a toda nuestra audiencia linda allá en Livingston, Labuga, en Puerto Barrios, en Honduras, donde nos escuchan desde Triunfo de la Cruz hasta, ¿dónde? Hasta allá por Santa Fe, Guiriga. Así es de que bienvenidos a nuestro show. Tenemos en vivo nada más y nada menos que al talentoso Eddy GNG, que nos acaba de presentar la canción que viene a cargo de Eddy GNG y se llama Muladule. ¿Qué motea?
Let go. Chubalao. Gararo que ya me ocha papa. Vengo con algo fuerte, con algo caliente. Let go. Chubalao. Chubalao. Eddy GNG me llama ahora, antes me llamaban así. Let go. Eddy style, chupalo. Eddy style, chupalo. Eddy style, chupalo. Hey mama no. Eddy style, chupalo. Eddy style, chupalo. Eddy style, chupalo. Otro nigga batalo hey. Otro nigga batalo hey. Hey chupalo ni bunjigi hey. Chupalo. Hola nigga muladule. Hola nigga muladule. Ay ay ay. La boca se ya baba. So nigga bata soy la ori boy le bra. Amana tu tia. Que chombo le ande nigga na la tu ne pizza. Hey bam, chupa long, chupa 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 long. Hey bam, chupa 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 chupa. What we need? Enough. Eddy style, chupa long. Eddy style, chupa long. Eddy style, chupa long. Hey mama no. Eddy style, chupa long. Eddy style, chupa long. Eddy style. Ay mi quiero combatir mugano. Ay chupa ni muñeque. Hey kuku ni muñeque. Chupa long. Chupa long. Hola nigga muladule. Hola nigga muladule. Break it down. Melody. Come along. Que suena la melodía. Mambo violento, mami. This is to all my people, you know. Eddy GNG. It's on in Labuga there. Yeah, be careful. I got percussion, man. Right now, I'm gonna break it down and pass it on to my little bro, AC. Come along. Coro, coro, ese bajo, ese bajo. It's a nigga, my nigga, till no ain't got it. It's a nigga, my nigga, till no ain't got it. Hey, up on the line, the nigga, nigga, you mama. Hey, up on the line, the nigga, nigga, you hanya. It's a nigga, my nigga, till no ain't got it. It's a nigga, my nigga, till no ain't got it. Hey, up on the line, the nigga, nigga, you bravo. Hey, up on the line, the nigga, nigga, you bravo. It's a nigga, my nigga, till no ain't got it. Hey, I'm singing you will let one up. I'm singing take it, nigga, one up, nigga, you will let one up. Somebody put the gun in my mouth, take the phone, take it for Kanye. Somebody put the gun in, hey, nigga, one of the little man, take the phone, video. Take it one up, nigga, you will let one up. I'm singing you will let Kanye. Somebody put the gun in my mouth. Fire, oh no, oh no, shut up. I know. Melody, melody. This is not a joke, you know. So nigga bata lo ikauri boy le bra. Mama ta horare. Hamano vi chongo le ande matatao. I'ma break it down. Come along. Hey, percusión, percusión, percusión. Ahora le traigo algo rico y se mete. Que dice así. Come on. Chupa, 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 chupa. Hey, chupa lao. Chupa lao. Chupa mambo. Hey, nina bagaño. Nigga, nigga, da haño. Nigga, nigga, da mama. Chupa, 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 chupa. mama. Hey, mina banana. Hey, nakita kanya. Pano pas me koro ni koro. Chicken. No. Chicken. No. Chicken. Hey. Chupa mama. Hey, mina banana. Hey, nakita kanya. Igili dance on you kuna dwana. Chupa kanya. Hey, mina mama. Hey, nakita photo. Hey, nakita kanya. Hey, nakita kanya pesa. Hey, nakita photo. Hey, mina maganya. Igili papa on you kuna dwana. No. Hey, mama, no. Singing, no. Singing, no. Singing, no. Break it down. One. You do Tina, Labuga to Buddha Buga. You do Tina, I'm for the Buddha Buga. Hey, Monica Tina, I'm a waroni. Oh, I think Tina, I'm a waroni. This is one again, one word. This is Bob. This is one again, one word. This is Bob. This is one again, one word. This is Bob. This is one again, one word. This is Bob. You do Tina, on the Buddha Buga. You do Tina, but listen to Buddha Buga. Oh, I think Tina, I'm a waroni. I think I know more than this is one again, one word. This is Bob. This is one again, one word. This is Bob. This is one again, one word. This is Bob. This is one again, one word. This is Bob. Baba, pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, nyom pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, nyom pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, nyom pick it up. Baba, pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, nyom pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, pick it up. Qué rico. Baba, nyom pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, nyom pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, pick it up. I dig up from the freedom. Baba, nyom pick it up. Hey, mama, mokaba. Hey, mama, mokaba. Hey, dada, mokaba. Hey, mama, mokaba. Hey, pina, mokaba. Hey, dada, mokaba. Hey, dada, mokaba. Hey, mama, mokaba. Hey, papa, mokaba. Hey, dada, mokaba. Hey, dada, mokaba. Hey, mama, mokaba. Hey, dada, mokaba. Hey, dada, mokaba. Hey, mama, mokaba. Hey, me fui con esta. Hey, you just sing up, tampoco te voy a mover. Qué rico. Hey, para las chicas que son mal portadas. Cuídense porque vamos con el palito. Las controversiales. Hey, sí, Eddy GNG. Hey, papá. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Si no te estoy con el palo. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Si no te estoy con el palo. She's ready to pick up pace while her mama's home. That makes me uncomfortable. She said to keep it low and we could do it all night long. But I'm scared cause the mama's right there. She don't care, she said she want it, want it. She need it, need it. She want it, want it, need it. She want it, want it. She need it, need it. She want it, want it, need it. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Si no te estoy con el palo. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Si no te estoy con el palo. Oh yes. Give me jump. Otra vez. ACGX. She want it. She need it. She want it. She need it. She want it. She need it. yeah. She want it. She need it. She want it. She need it. She want it. She need it. Anyway, number 10. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Si no te estoy con el palo. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Importante, bien importante. Si no te estoy con el palo. Ain't not for nobody bone. 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 She want it, want it. She need it, need it. She want it, want it, need it. She want it, want it. She need it, need it. She want it, need it. When she want it, she need it. She want it, she need it. She want it, she need it. I just mama.
money, want it, need it. She want it, want it. She need it. She want it, want it, need it. Well, I think the beat, you pull it, I think the beat, you pull it, I think the beat, you pull it, pull it. I think the beat, you pull it, I think the beat, then you pull it, I think the beat, then you pull it. Anyway, come on, back here.
Si no te portas bien, te daré palito. Si no te portas bien, te daré palito. Dime, confía pongo mama, ponte de fuego palo. Hey, si confía pongo gala, ponte de fuego palo. Si no te portas bien, te daré palito. Si no te portas bien, te daré palito. Hey, si confía pongo gala, ponte de fuego palo. Oh, dile confía pongo mama, ponte de fuego palo. Si no te portas bien, te daré palito. Si no te portas bien, te daré palito. Si confía pongo gala, ponte de fuego palo. Oh, dile confía pongo mama, ponte de fuego palo. Hey, mama, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, te daré suavecito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, te daré suavecito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, te daré suavecito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, te daré suavecito. El príncipe, DJ Java, DJ Marshall, DJ Andy, pórtense bien. Verano caliente 2014, let's go. Hey mama, give me drum, que volado. Hey mama, otra vez. Palito, el palito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, te daré suavecito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, palito, el palito, te daré suavecito. ¡Ay! Malportadas.
Visiting Las Vegas or live in Las Vegas? Black Coral Cafe Blazing Caribbean and American Cuisine Restaurant is just the place you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're open Tuesdays to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sundays from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Closed on Mondays. At Black Coral Cafe Restaurant in Las Vegas, you can enjoy all your Blazing, Caribbean, and American cuisine. We're located at 380 West Sahara Avenue. We also do catering for parties, weddings, and more. Call us at 702-579-5099. That's 702-579-5099. What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas.
This is Jerry Castro, and thank you for tuning in to Radio Centroamerica and its host, DJ Labuga, Ronnie Figueroa, every Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga on www.radiocentroamerica.com. Now going global through New York's newest LMB Roots Radio. Tune in by dialing www.lmbroots.com. And if you have TuneIn application on your smartphone, look it up under LMB Radio. LMB Radio. Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga every Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m.
Verano caliente. Mami, un saludo para mi pana el príncipe y hasta Pepe y mi pana Marvin Jane. Long Beach discotheque. Are you ready? Hey, give me the ticket. Hey, mama, give me the. Wait, give me the ticket. Hey, give me the. Wait, give me the ticket. Hey, give me the. Wait, give me the. Hey, give me the. Wait,
but look at me, especially when you bend those knees. Girl, you know that I want a piece. Achimami, Rahabati, Semadita, but look at me, especially when you bend those knees. Girl, you know that I want a piece. Achimami, Rahabati, yes it is, 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 yes it is. I like the way you do it, girl. Yes it is, 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 yes it is. I like the way you do it, girl.
Alongside AC desde Nueva York, se juntaron los controversiales y dale, hey mama, hey mama, ay, hey mama, hey mama, uy, hey mama, hey mama, ay. Este verano todo el mundo vamos a celebrar, este verano todo el mundo vamos a festejar, en Punta Palma, en Río Dulce, los 70 vamos todos a celebrar, y las chicas, las playas, a modelar, vengan todos a bailar, oh, 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 verano caliente, bikini panty, oh, 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 verano caliente, bikini panty, bikini panty, bikini panty, bikini mama, bikini panty, bikini panty, bikini mama, bikini panty, bikini panty.
Semadita, but look at me, especially when you bend those knees. Girl, you know that I want a piece. Achimami, Rahabati, Semadita, but look at me, especially when you bend those knees. Girl, you know that I want a piece. Achimami, Rahabati, yes it is, 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 yes it is. I like the way you do it, girl. Yes it is, 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 yes it is. I like the way you do it, girl.
¡Ay, mamá! Yo quiero ver a todas las chicas que son sexy en la pista. ¡Chupa! ¡Hey, mamá! ¡Chupa! ¡Puerto Barrios! ¡Chupa! ¡Hey! ¡Chupa! ¡Hey! ¡Chupa! ¡Livingstone! ¡Hey, sí! ¡Give me more drama! ¡Give me drama! ¡Give me drama! ¡Come on! ¡Chupa! 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 ¡Pa' mi gente de la capital! ¡Hey, vamos! ¡Chupa! 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 ¡Para mi gente de Petén! ¡Ay! Ahora tengo algo rico. Algo se mete. ¿Están listas? Para todas las buenas que son pícaras, levanten la mano como algo que dice. Me gusta cómo bailas y eres tan pícara. Me gusta cómo bailas y eres tan pícara. Me gusta cuando bailas y eres tan pícara. Cuando mueves tus piernas pa' mí, eres tan pícara. La forma en que me miras, baby, eres tan pícara. La forma en que me mueves, mami, eres tan pícara. Cómo mueves tus pompis, mami, eres tan pícara. Cómo sacas tu lengua, baby, eres tan pícara. Ay, pícara, 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 pícara. Ay, 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 pícara, 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 pícara. Ay, ay, uy, me gusta cómo bailas y eres tan pícara. 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 Pícara, 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 pícara. Ay, 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 pícara, 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 pícara. Ay, 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 qué rico.
Ay, 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 Eddy GNG, tremendo hombre, qué tremenda arreglo, qué tremenda canción vos. Hace bailar.
Pura fibra.
Pura fibra. ¿Qué motea? Yes, man. Hey, I want to send a big shout out to Miami Martinez, the very famous Miami, listening in Los Angeles, as he does every Wednesday. Also, Love Our Boys online, listening right here in Los Angeles. Shanky, Renee Carroll. Also, Mr. Carredano Zúñiga from Labuga, Livingston, out of San Antonio, Suchitepeques, he is listening. Así es de que, hey, bienvenidos a Roland Castillo, and many more people listening online. I can't name everybody, man, because we got, full house. Eddy GNG. Vamos, Eddie.
That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. We're getting the love from all corners. And big up to all the buildings and artists in LA, Chicago, and New York City. Y un saludo para toda mi gente chapina, guatemaltecos, and all my Honduran family and people. I get a lot of love from Honduras. Good morning, Honduras this year. So,
oh, you're cutting off. You're cutting off a little bit. You're going to have to repeat that last part you said. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live from Long Beach, California. We have Eddy GNG from New York on the phone. So welcome again, Eddie. We're having such a good time. A lot of people are listening, and we're excited because that's why we do the show every Wednesday, to try to showcase talented musicians such as yourself.
Right. Yeah, Labuga, and like I was saying, I have like new work coming. I'm working with different artists, and I'm branching out with some Spanish reggae artists from Panama also. That work is in process, and soon one of the famous Panamanian artists, it's just a hit, will be getting on the Punta track. So, that's on the table. And there's another Honduran vocalist. She's been in the market for a while. She's young. She's not really young as age, but a very sweet person and talented professional. She's a landmark that we're doing something together this year. We're already starting from scratch, so we're doing like I said, commercial. Punta is very big. Spanish and English is one of the, I guess it's two of the biggest languages in the planet, and it has a big audience, and that's what we're trying to do. You have to use what you got,
Yes, man.
So, yeah, so as soon as everything is done, hopefully we do the premiere through DJ Labuga, and everybody that supports Eddy GNG music. And to all the followers of people that never knew about me, I'm from Labuga, originally from Labuga, Lisani Labuga, Eddy GNG. You can find my music on iTunes, Amazon, and YouTube. It's all over the place as Eddy GNG, So we got projects coming, man. We look forward for a great year.
Yes, man. And the way you spell Eddy is EDDY. If you're going to look it up on Facebook or under Amazon or iTunes, it's EDDY GNG. Yes. Eddy GNG for all of you, okay? So look it up, download the songs. I'm sure that they're less than $1, so it's 99 cents more likely per download. And if it's a little bit more, why not pay for it? We got to support our Garifuna artists no matter what.
Yes.
Yes.
And I have Ricky Tiki was is like my latest single that's coming in the album. It's already on iTunes and Amazon and other accounts online. They can look that up. And it's getting very highly, a lot of plays on SoundCloud. You can listen to some of my tracks and free downloads on SoundCloud. But the ones that are really on iTunes, those are for best, and the one on SoundCloud is really
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. To be able to get your music, you can go to SoundCloud and get some downloads for free. But there you are able to showcase some of the songs, to sample some of the songs. But if you want to buy them, you go to CD Baby, iTunes, Amazon, any of those places where you could download the music and look it up under Eddy GNG, EDDY-GNG. Eddie, I've been posting screenshots of my Facebook page, and man, it's a lot of people out there, a lot of artists like Loverboy, Asiatic, Mimi Martinez listening to you, and I am sure there is a lot of people in Dangriga, in Livingston, in Puerto Barrios, in Guatemala City. We have El Lobo Solitario listening. He's a major DJ, a big time DJ in Guatemala City. Lobo Solitario is listening. Gracias por escucharnos. El Lobo Solitario allá en la ciudad capital de Guatemala está en sintonía con nosotros, escuchando la música caribeña desde el fondo del corazón. Garifuna, Eddy GNG. Salúdalo, papá.
Un saludo para todos los DJs en la capital, un saludo para el Lobo y a toda esa gente ahí en California, acá en Nueva York, en Centroamérica en general. Y estamos en la lucha y gracias a ustedes también son gran parte de este movimiento, porque sin los DJs no hay artistas, ¿me entiendes? Y es una cadena. El artista hace la producción y el DJ la suena, y si el DJ tiene las exclusivas, el DJ también pega.
Claro que sí.
Hermano, la otra, estamos en todo eso juntos y todos hacen para frente con la misma visión y bajo el mismo respeto, y todo va a funcionar bien.
Claro que sí. Y fíjate que tenemos también a Ruth Molina desde Puerto Barrios, que nos escucha aquí en California. También Sandra Lam de Puerto Barrios, que vive aquí en California, también escuchándonos en vivo y a todo color. Y Maritza Palacios, que es de Puerto Barrios también, que nos escucha en otro estado aparte de California. Así es de que, hey, man, you got a lot of followers, brother. So, big shout out to all of our listeners, wherever you are.
Como sea, ahí me han dado mucho cariño y amor, y te puedo decir que mi carrera ha cogido.
Se está cortando. Tenés que ubicarte en otro lugar.
¿Escuchas?
Dale, dale.
Barrios ha sido una de las influencias más grandes de mi carrera, porque cuando estuve teniendo noche de sexo, y de ahí pues eso fue mi ticket como solista en Puerto Barrios. De ahí subió todo carrera. Ha sido un apoyo que
we're losing you. We're losing you. It doesn't, it cuts off a lot.
Are you hearing now?
Ya, él me dijo de que en el viaje que tuvo a Puerto Barrios estuvo tocando duro la canción Noche de Sexo, que fue la que sonó a reventar allá en los nightclubs de Puerto Barrios durante la visita de promoción que hacía Eddy. Así es que arriba nuestra gente linda de Puerto Barrios. Ajá. Ya, mala conexión, Eddy, mala conexión. Eddy, para despedirnos I want you to tell us where in Honduras you're going to be for your upcoming trip. I know you're going to do a promotional tour in Honduras, and hopefully we have a better line, a better connection right now, so you could tell us where you're going to be in Honduras.
Well, I'm going to San Pedro and Tegucigalpa, and I have a couple of invites in Ceiba also.
Of course.
And plus Puerto Cortes. I have a lot of followers in Puerto Cortes, so I'm looking forward to travel those areas in this upcoming visit. So I'm looking forward to work in the Honduran market, because it's one of the biggest markets in Spanish and like music in Spanish. So I can utilize my Spanish skills to conquer that crowd.
Yeah, well, you're trilingual. You could go either Spanish, Garifuna, English, even Chinese.
I'm going to say this like this, Rega Wapa.
Oh my God. Así es que un saludo para Sandra Lam otra vez, que nos está saludando ahí en Facebook. Sandra Lam, Ruth Molina, gracias por estar en sintonía con nosotros desde Puerto Barrios vía Los Ángeles. Thank you for listening, of course. Eddy, one last word for the audience, man. I want you to embrace the audience, and I want to thank you personally for allowing us this time to be with us and to tell us about you and your music and your life as a musician. We really love what you're doing, man. We encourage you from the bottom of our heart. We've been watching you. We've been following what you've been doing, and man, you are a blessed man. You have the courage, the power, and don't stop now. Just keep going, man, because it's an ocean out there of people who are waiting for your music. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate you inviting me and for always including me in your agenda. And I appreciate the both radios, for going out there, and broadcasting live, West Coast and East Coast. That's appreciated. We basically get into a different audience at the same time. And I'm very humble from the support. That's making me stronger, and the people are motivation for me to continue. So I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. It's a good thing to be considered. So I'm very thankful for the support from DJ Labuga, and Jerry Castro always support me, and he writes to me advice, visions, and we share ideas, and those are the people that I take advices from you also, and Don Julian, a lot of people in New York that show me the path, and they share their experiences with me. So that's how I develop. So Garifuna is one. Like I said, I'm gonna continue representing this and to the fullest. And Garifuna Labuga no, Malwani ang from Labuga na ang bayan na balisin ang dura na. How they got it's a Garifuna thing. So thank you guys for the support, and I can say much than. I'm very glad, man. I'm very, very thankful for the love and support from the crowd.
Thank you so much, man. I don't know how to thank you, man. It's been a pleasure having you on the radio. It's a party, man. We got more music coming up. We got Eddy GNG's song called You Day. It's a nice one.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then after that, I'll be playing the song that you did. It's a cover song by the late Rene Crisanto, Suba. I'll be playing that one after. I love it, man. I love the way you did it. Much respect to Don Julian.
Thank you, DJ. Appreciate it, man. We're here, man. We're here. This is home. One by man.
Yes. I wanted to take an opportunity also to thank Dora Najarro, who's listening. She is pretty upset because I overlooked her. I mentioned everybody, but not her. So Dora, thank you for listening. We love you. Thank you for staying tuned and truth to our radio show that comes on every Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. Thank you, Eddy GNG. We love you, man. Yeah, man.
Likewise, brother, and continue doing a great job, DJ Labuga, you and your staff, and God bless you guys. And thanks to the audience for listening, and let's continue supporting Garifuna music until to the max. Bless.
Yes, gracias familia, así es de que estamos con la próxima melodía de Eddy GNG. Vamos a complacer a Eddy, que quería que tocáramos la canción You Day, y después de esta viene la canción de Suba, la de el señor René Crisanto, que descansa en paz, que él le hizo memoria a su gran talento grabando la canción Suba, the remix. Así es de que, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again, and don't forget to support Black Coral Café in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you go into Las Vegas, no se olviden de pasar ahí a Black Coral Café, which is owned by a Garifuna man by the name of Lali Nunez. Belizean, Caribbean, American cuisine. We do catering, we do parties, we do weddings, whatever you want. 380 West Sahara Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89102. Black Coral Cafe. The latest, brand new, which will be opening this Labor Day weekend in Las Vegas, Nevada, where DJ Labuga will be playing live and direct, and we'll bring it to you live on the radio for the grand opening of Black Coral Cafe. Even though it's already been in a soft type of opening, it's already been selling breakfast and things like that. And Lali is not new to this business. Lali is studied man who went to school to become a chef. Not only is he a chef, but he's also a person who knows about Garifuna music by being Garifuna himself. Kemutia wabinaha wafeduha with DJ Labuga every Wednesday.
Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga on www.radiocentroamerica.com. Now going global through New York's newest LMB Roots Radio, Tune in by dialing www.lmbroots.com. And if you have TuneIn application on your smartphone, look it up under LMB Radio. LMB Radio. Welcome to Garifuna Music and Talk with DJ Labuga every Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m.
Visiting Las Vegas or live in Las Vegas? Black Coral Cafe Blazing Caribbean and American Cuisine Restaurant is just a place you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're open Tuesdays to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sundays from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Closed on Mondays. At Black Coral Cafe Restaurant in Las Vegas, you can enjoy all your blazing Caribbean and American cuisine. We're located at 380 West Sahara Avenue. We also do catering for parties, weddings, and more. Call us at 702-579-5099. That's 702-579-5099. What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas.
This is Jerry Castro, and thank you for tuning in to Radio Centroamérica and its host, DJ Labuga, Ronnie Figueroa, every Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
Eddy style, Eddy GNG, Listen to Labuga, big up to DJ Prime Time, Carnival Sound, DJ Haba, Andy, DJ Lion, One Love, HMP Sound, El Príncipe, Alex BK, DJ Alpha Omega, DJ LB, Young Killer, DJ Nelson, DJ Beto, DJ Marshall, DJ Stone, DJ Pinule, LMB Roots, Bravo Sound, Garifuna TV, Proyecto Ariel, DJ Alex Núñez, Showtime,
Masemeti.
Aye, bravo. Un saludo para Mr. Julian, Garifuna City, baby. Y para Pinado René, mami. Eddy Style, GNG, quema, 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 quema. Hey, suba, 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 suba. Este verano caliente, mami. Hey, vamos, chiqui, chiqui. Hey, hey, suba, suba, suba. Hey, vamos. Bueno pues, que suena la percusión, quemo, quemo el lado, quemo el lado, quemo el lado, quemo el lado, chiqui, 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 riqui, chiqui, 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 riqui, chiqui. Ahora tengo un paso que se llama Niquila Eddy GNG. Solo pompis, quemo el lado, hey papa, Niquila Eddy.
Bueno, pues, ahora tengo otro nuevo paso que se llama Tubio, mami, Tubio. Bueno, pues agarra tu guial bien apretadita porque eso está para romper motores. ¿Están listos? Hey, rupa tu reputito, sanditamo que tía tanarme. Rupa tu reputito, sanditamo que tía que vive. Rupa tu reputito, sanditamo que tía tanarme. Rupa tu reputito, sanditamo que tía que vive. Tubio, 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 everybody, Tubio, 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 everybody, Tubio. Ese gurrigatito, 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 Tubio, 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 everybody, Tubio, 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 everybody, Tubio. Ikilete, 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 ikilete,
Esta es Radio Centroamérica y su programa de música y de temas.
Hey baba, karara wayarda lisani Labuga baba, lisani nebago, Eddy Style, Eddy GNG, ligia meme sing, marengo no me sabes. Quemo lau, super chicken, ay, chicken, super chicken. Habina halau, harobo halau, habina halau, harobo halau le, habina halau, harobo halau, habina halau, harobo halau le. Bueno pues, muchacha nago atakate diliti chops, gaidi na gulero. Muchacha nago atakayo, muchacha nago atak damn corona. Muchacha na something sweet, something salty, something, I name it. How about some gifty? Ay, ligena buscar mi bravo. Buscar something gifty. La tengo madra mojada y buscar na nicha bunoni. Hey baba, nataya, 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 gamba bay. Sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no, sagube saluno, sagube saluno, sagube saluno, sagube hey baba nataya, 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 sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no, sagube siduru, sagube siduru, sagube siduru, sagube siduru, nataya, 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 sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no, sagube gifty no. Bueno pues, wadaga yalita no madago, wadaga sagu na tukate diliti, abana sandiro. Abana sandiro ya bete beno kala wade kate wa wala disuppost na le kala remedio bay usati na murusu salu na murusu sidoro. It's song gifty time. Ubay hey baba elataya shakati elataya young prince elataya chaps elataya bunkin elataya AC elataya birdie elataya bugaman elataya hey mama gifty hey dada gifty wala nadme gifty wala bogana gifty oh Garifuna gifty hey bime gifty wala nadme gifty oseme gifty oh hey baba nataya 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 Natalia, 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 Natalia. Baba, Sigubay, give it no. Sigubay, give it no. Sigubay, give it no. Sigubay, give it no. Sigubay, saluno. Sigubay, saluno. Sigubay, saluno. Sigubay, saluno. Habina halau, ay, harobo halau. 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 Oh, Natalia, 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 Natalia.
Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, that was the beautiful music from Eddy GNG. What a gentleman, what a guy, man. Like Jerry Castro says, who is listening in Chicago. Jerry says, I'm listening to you guys from Chicago, Illinois. Very proud of Ed professionalism and approach. Yeah, the man was good, very professional. I like the way this guy carries himself, very professional, very outgoing. Hey, Kemutia Eddy, good luck, man. I really like how you do it, man, and hopefully somebody will pick you up and make you sign a contract, man, and start making the money. It's time for you to start seeing the fruit of that tree, man, all the stuff that you're putting out there. Yes, man. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This is DJ Labuga live and direct. We're going to play the last one. I know a few people are going to get mad at me because they don't like the lyrics of this song. But, man, what can we do? We can't please everybody. So this is the last song by Eddy GNG. And I'm not going to say the name. You just take a listen to the song. It's a nice song, but it's a little nasty on the lyrics. Kemotia, Wabinaha, Wafeduha. Big up to Dale Ogaldes in Chicago. And also Miss Valerio, who are listening out there in the Windy City. Yes. Ayo, Buti Guño.
Eddy Style, Eddy GNG, Kiki MMSM shit. Y eso va directo para el barrio, donde todo se vale. Aquí alongside Little G, alongside Randy Arzuel, a.k.a. Supreme. Ok, ¿cómo la ves? Ese es el creador de Noche de Sexo. Solo dale. Chagamo. El Watabuja. Y también, así me gusta a mi fiesta, touch your toes. Y bend over, que ya viene de repente por ahí. Uy, a mí me gustan las mujeres que son calientes. ¿Por qué? ¿Saben por qué? ¿Por qué? Bokuye sutibutia, bokuye sutibutia, bokuye sutibutia, bokuye sutibutia. Dale baby sutibutia, bagulega sutibutia, big medico sutibutia. Vamos lega sutibutia, bagulega sutibutia, badabuga sutibutia, bui sutibutia, big miraga sutibutia. Okay, I like that. We're gonna take it easy right there. Y solo recuérdense que ese baile se baila solo contra la pared. Solo contra la pared. Que el que no lo está bailando así, mejor que se quede en su esquina solo con su cerveza. ¿Saben por qué? ¿Por qué? Porque ese rebane se baila contra la pared, sobre la pared y como lo quieran. Un paso que dice sí. Ey, despacito, despacito, suavecito, despacito, 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 suavecito, despacito, 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 suavecito, despacito, 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 suavecito, despacito. Alright. Así me gusta. Ahora ese rebane va para los hombres que les gusta hablar mierdas de otros hombres. ¿Cómo así? Esos tipos de hombres son peores que mujeres. Yo creo que de noche ellos se duermen con una faldita y una tanguita rosada porque son peores que mujeres. Y ese rebane para esos tipos de hombres es un rebane que dice sí. ¿Cómo va? Hey, let's go. Y da Ubone, Chuboto, Ubone, Chuboto. Ay, ¿y saben por qué digo eso, ah? Lo vamos a volver a hacer. Para los hombres que les gusta hablar mierda de otros hombres. Yo quiero que levantes su dedo de en medio para arriba y agarras tus bolas con tu mano izquierda, porque vamos a hacer el rebano otra vez. Y da, dice, Ubone, Chuboto, Digi Chuboto, Digi Ubone, Digi Chuboto, Digi Chuboto. Alright, eso era el rebano para los hombres que hablan mierda de otro hombre. Ahora yo quiero que agarres a tu guial muy fuerte. Ragupa te trago beat, como macho. Con un rebana que dice así. Quémola, y da bo, suago, da bo, digita 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 bo, suago, da bo. Ey, buguya, babo, ey, buguya, suti butia, buguya, suti butia, buguya, suti butia, dale, baby, suti butia, bagule, suti butia, vamos, suti butia. Payano was a tibutia, beat me was a tibutia, double double. Y no se olviden que ese baile se baila contra la pared, ¿ok? ¿Y cómo se hace eso? ¿Cómo? Despacito, despacito, suavecito, despacito, 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 suavecito, despacito. Y ahora les voy a introducir a la sensación de Nueva York. ¿Y quién es ese? Little Chick. All right, take it away, man.
Yeah, Eddie. Subu wiye na dele. Nenye uchuno langu. Yeah. Nagiluha. Imichane. Nagiluha. Imichane. Strawberry. Yo, L that shit. Yeah, man. Okay. Watu galita pasa salida Garifuna. Idal na katele. La nari me pasa. La nari me pasa. La nari me pasa. La nari me pasa. Right to left. Pasa. Left to right. Pasa. Right to left. Pasa. Left to right. Pasa. La nari me pasa. La nari me pasa. La nari me pasa. La nari me pasa. Right to left. Pasa. Left to right. Pasa. Right to left. Pasa. Left to right. Pasa.
Alright, gracias, eso fue el final. Volveremos con la segunda parte, ¿ok? See ya. Para los a la mierdas. Hey.